What's going on, Raiders? Duelam here, and today we're going to be talking about Michelangelo and Donatello and how this duo has changed my account overnight, honestly, and they don't even need great gear to be really damn good. And I wanted to put them to the test in Clan Boss to see if I'm able to get a little bit more damage and get closer to 3 King, 2 King, and then one day 1 King Ultra Nightmare. So if you're ready, let's get into it. But first, make sure you're clicking that download link or scanning the QR code to get Karato Fox Hunter. The second you start the game, an amazing legendary nuker. At level 10, you're going to be getting Tagore, an amazing epic support character. At level 20, you're going to be getting Fane, who's got some incredible turn meter steal, as well as some pretty crazy damage. And then at level 30, you're going to be getting Vergus, who's a defense-based champion, to help keep your other characters alive. And then this is super important, day number 1 within the first 24 hours of making your Raid Shadow Legends account, type in promo code Monkey King to get Sun Wukong, one of the best free legendaries they have ever given. And if you're on iOS, make sure you're clicking a different link in the description to type in any promo code. All right, so if you guys do not know, Michelangelo 100% free right now for the Michelangelo's Chase. I am getting close to that 3 red as well. You can see I'm right there. It'll be in the next couple days. So not only is he going to continue to get better and better because I'm going to get him all the way to 5 red, but he's only at 2 red right now, and he's already performing this well, which is absolutely amazing. We did have the Fragment Summon event for Donatello, and I do have him as well. And I am working on his Smart Fella Titan event, and I did just get the 3rd red star on him, so he is at 3 red stars. So let's look at Michelangelo here. Michelangelo again at 2 red. I have him in triple cruel, and you can look at the stats here. The stats are not good. I do not have great stats on him. I do not have the best gear on him, but triple cruel is something that I want to run on him, but I just don't have the best cruel gear. I do have a double crit rate here, a little bit of attack percent, which this weapon is actually really good. One of my better pieces of gear that he is using. My helmet is it's got 1 crit rate, 0 on speed, and defense percent. I got double roll there, but again, I didn't have a better helmet here. I've been continually looking and trying to get there, and as I get Ultra Nightmare 2 chests a day, I'm going to be getting more and more cruel gear. The shield, okay, I got 1 roll in speed, 1 roll in crit damage. Accuracy, not too bad either, and then defense percent, an unfortunate roll there. I've got crit damage percent in the gauntlets, and then this is going to be 1 times crit rate, 2 times HP, which I'm not the happiest about, but I do have attack percent as well. On the chest plate, it's only a 4-star, but I do have attack percent here, which is great, but this can definitely be better. I do have a double crit rate drop, which is good. I'll probably end up keeping the chest unless I get a better attack percent. And then on the boots, I have attack percent because I don't have speed primary on the boots anywhere, and I do have a little bit of crit damage there as well. So not the best build for Michelangelo just because I don't have the best stats, but even in a subpar build, he is nuts. He's so good. We've got HP on the banner here, on the ring here, attack percent, defense percent, and HP percent. We have crit damage on the amulet here. We have triple resist roll, which was really unfortunate. And then we have accuracy as well. Then on the banner, we do have speed, base attack, HP percent, and then base HP with accuracy on the banner. So not terrible there. I am definitely enjoying using him a bunch, and he is very good even in kind of subpar gear that is going to continually get better and better. And again, he is only at a 2 red. Now for Donatello, we do have, oh, actually, let's go back to Michelangelo here. We do have a random relic that I had. It gave him attack and accuracy, and he's got a veil that he can potentially put on him, which is fine. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing super good on him or anything like that. And then I do have Nature's Wrath Blessing on him. Increases the damage inflicted by this champion for every debuff they successfully placed, except debuff placed by gear stats. And he is obviously placing a lot of debuffs, with his A2. He's going to be doing it with his A3 as well. So a lot of debuffs being placed out there so that Nature's Wrath is going to be getting a lot of damage out there, which is absolutely great. And then we obviously get extra attack and extra HP for him as well. Now for Donatello, we do have a pretty interesting build. I've got double speed, and then I've got immortal as well. So for the speed, I've got double on that. I've got a lot of HP percent on him and speed. This weapon is actually surprisingly good. Double HP percent roll and then a single speed roll. For the helmet, we tried to get some speed going there, but we got HP percent and defense percent, which is fine by me. No speed, but that's okay. We do at least have 6 speed there. For the shield, we do have a double roll on HP percent and double roll on crit damage percent. The crit damage, not needed, but hey, HP percent, nothing wrong with that. Almost another 20% there. Still have some speed there. We've got HP percent HP percent on the gauntlets as the primary stat, double speed for the substat, and then single attack, which is okay. Didn't have any better options, honestly. This was going to be still good no matter what. For the chest plate, we do have HP percent as well, double speed roll, and then no HP, and then nothing else useful here. But we did get the speed, which is really, really nice, so that's good. And then unfortunately, I didn't have any immortal boots that had speed stats, so he is a little bit slower. But I did get another HP boost, 60% here, so more accuracy as well, which he doesn't need, but the defense is okay as well. So you see the stats here. He's got, what, 100,000 health as well, which is really great because that's going to augment off of his A1 with the assist all the time, the 5% heal on all allies every time he assists or every time he uses the A1, which is absolutely nuts. Really, really, really strong here. We've got Cinder's Cloak on him just for more HP percent, or HP base on him as well. So nothing wrong with that. He also gets more defense for each 15% of missing HP. And then for the blessing, I do have cruelty on him. I also was thinking about using potentially brimstone on him because I am going to be getting the 5 red, and brimstone is very good in PvE modes the higher reds you get. But I do want cruelty because I want to make sure I have at least somebody who has cruelty while I'm running Clan Boss. So that's where we're running right now. I am going to get into a Clan Boss here, and I am going to do Ultra Nightmare, and it is now Magic Affinity. I was hoping to do this into Void Affinity, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to drop, just because it's Magic Affinity, I'm going to drop Alice here. Normally, I would keep Alice because she's got the Brimstone, but since it's Magic Affinity, I'm going to keep Tholen in here since he's going to be hitting extra hard into the Magic Affinity. And then I am also going to drop Titus Blackplume. So I'm going to be running Michelangelo in here, and then I am also going to be running Donatello in here, obviously. Now, this is not going to be the best showcase because obviously Donatello is going to be, or Michelangelo is going to have issues of getting big hits on him. So, and he's also going to be having weak hits going out there. So not the best showing damage wise, but I'm still curious to see how well this does. My normal damage is roughly around the 20 millions. So I am able to 4-key Ultra Nightmare. So I'm curious to see how we're going to be able to pull this one off and what we're going to be doing here. I am probably going to need to change Donatello to use his A2 second because you saw he just used it there and he didn't decrease any cooldowns because he went second after Deacon. So probably going to need to change that up a little bit. Make sure he's using the A1 first. So we do have a lot of damage coming out already. We do have those assists coming out. Obviously, that out-of-turn damage is really nice from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Really, really nice there. I do have War Master as well on Donatello. Or Michelangelo, I'm sorry. So he's going to be getting that War Master hits over and over again, which is really great. And you see the weak hits coming out, but still critting for 48,000. Still a pretty nice crit there. We obviously are keeping Geomancer here because he is going to be giving a lot of reflexive damage out there. And we are making sure we're staying topped off with health because of Donatello and his assists here. And it heals for 5%. 5,000 heal because he's got 100,000 health. Absolutely awesome. Healing again. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And then we have Deacon here making sure he's getting a lot of the turn meter out there, trying to get that defense down out there, the decreased defense out there as much as he can. And then Tholin's here just for raw damage, which is great. We get that increased ally speed there. We get a decrease attack as well from Michelangelo's A3, which is great. So that means it gives me more survivability as well. So making sure I'm staying at tip-top shape here. We did have Michelangelo eat that stun because he did have the taunt on him, which is not terrible, honestly, but it's not great. But you see, the boss is just not doing a lot of damage to me right now, and I am keeping up with kind of the metric I like to follow is making sure I have 1 million damage per boss turn. So boss turn is at 8 right now, and I want to make sure I have 1 million damage per boss turn. So I have 8 million damage for 8 boss turns, right? Next up, I want to make sure Geo is going to be getting that A3 out there again. He's not, so we're going to be losing a little bit of reflexive damage here, but it was just from the stun, so not the biggest of deals. All right, we are getting a lot going on here, so we're a little bit behind our damage threshold, and that's probably just because of the crits that I'm not getting from Michelangelo because I don't have 100% crit rate on him, which is unfortunate, but definitely going to be able to get that soon enough, and that'll make a big difference here. We obviously have Deacon taking some turns here, getting a lot of that turn meter rolling as well. Another option could be, instead of using Tholin, just using somebody else here. I could use like a Lysandra to get more increased speed. I could use somebody like Duchess to make sure I have a revive out there. I could have, you know, a lot of different options that I could play with here. Now, I only have one key to use, but I was kind of curious to see how this was going to end up working out here based on this team and using Geo. I could sub out Geo as well. Geo might not be the best here, right? We are getting a lot of that reflexive damage, but again, a Geo might not be the best here. I might need another healer because you see Deacon is getting low here, and he's not really getting those leeches out there to be able to heal off of, which is really unfortunate. And is not helping at all, but he did get healed up a bunch from Donatello using his A1 a couple times there. The passive from Michelangelo there, the Donatello passive from I Got You Bro, just saved Deacon there, which is absolutely great. I could end up using another person that ends up healing, maybe like an Elva Autumnborn, put more regenerations out there, increase speed as well. Could be really nice to have a cleanse as well instead of the Geo. I'm going to have to see the damage to see if Geo was worth keeping here or not. And maybe I just need more survivability and heals, because Elva would be a great person for some heals. Obviously, magic affinity as well. So there goes Deacon. He's a goner. And again, not having a revive here is pretty unfortunate. And that's probably one of the worst parts about the Ninja Turtles team, is not having that revive, right? So now my damage dealer's gone as well. Michelangelo gone. I do still have Tholin doing a lot of damage, and I think Tholin is doing a lot of the heavy lifting here. And he is obviously hitting into a better affinity, so he's getting those strong hits over and over again. And it does kind of look like I'm going to be sticking around the same amount of damage. But again, I have that subpar gear on Michelangelo here. So I definitely feel like I can do better than that if I take out maybe not take out Deacon, take out Geomancer there, and then eventually get better gear on Michelangelo, because his crit rate's only at 66%. So if I'm able to get that crit rate up to 100%, I'm going to be hitting so much harder, and that's going to make it so much better when I get that 100% crit rate, and that's going to make it a big change for him and make him so strong. I could definitely get some upgrades with the helmets here. I mean, we can even look here, but you'll see I don't have any other helmets that are really worth using. So we have some crit damage here. We have double speed here, but I need as much crit rate as possible. We could do the filter here and go to substats, crit rate, just select here. So you see the crit rate here. I'm really trying to get the crit rate higher, but unfortunately, like here, I have crit rate, and then it ended up being accuracy and resistance instead. And then another helmet here, which maybe I can end up upgrading this. Let's do this live in front of your eyes, see if I can get some good crit rate going. Double crit rate! Hold the phone! Not the best other substats. We got like resistance, HP percent. Let's take it up to 16 for funsies. All right, I'll take a double crit rate, though. That's better than what we had, is it not? It is. I'm losing a little bit of speed here, but the crit rate's going to be helpful, and I'm going to end up equipping this. Yeah, we're going to equip this, so a little bit boost on the crit rate there, so now we're at 74%, so a little bit better, right? Nothing wrong with that. Let's see where we're at with the shield. The shield here, I could lose another 12 speed and get more crit rate, but losing that 12 speed is kind of a lot, so I don't know if I want to do that. And then crit rate here, you see I had it, but unfortunately I did get a double drop of resistance. And then the shield here, unfortunately, again, crit rate, but I guess I could do this one, but the crit rate and the speed is better, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, little unfortunate gear-wise, but still, they are doing great things. I've been able to do a lot of good things in Fire Knight as well, which I'm going to do a showcase in that as well this week, so be on the lookout for that one. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure you guys are tuning into this channel. Make sure you guys are clicking that download link down below. Get started off in Raid Shadow Legends the best way possible. I'm having an absolute blast with this game, and you should join me. Until next time, this has been Duelim. Later, Raiders.